And how you have to achieve your dreams. And when you get up in the morning, and if you have a dream, you will get up. If you don't have a dream, you will think, oh my God, same office, same things. I have worked for 22 years in industry, 22 years in organizations like DLF, Hyatt, American Embassy, and last organization was Windrock International. Every day I used to go from my home, get up in the morning, go to office, come back. But always got up in the morning with one dream. That one day I will have my own organization. One day I will be speaking in front of a lot of people. One day I will be working across India, across globe. For 16 years, I have nurtured this dream. I have nurtured this dream. And that was my inspiration. When I used to sleep in the night, it used to haunt me. Will you or will you want? I always used to say, yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. And when I used to get up in the morning, I used to smile. Today, whatever I learn in office is going to help me in develop my dream. So dreams are very powerful. I'll share a small story with you. A 4th class child went to school. It's a real story of a guy called Tony Sobers. And he was in 4th standard. And when he went to school one day, his teacher said, all students have to draw a picture, have to draw a big picture where they see themselves 20 years from now. Where they see themselves 20 years from now. And he went home and he realized his father was a worker who used to work at a ranch. He used to clean shits of horses. And he asked his father, Father, will I be doing the same work 20 years from now? What you are doing today? He said, it's your decision, my son. You make a choice what you want to do. But this guy went to his room and tell you the truth, he drawn a beautiful picture with a big house, with a beautiful, nice garden, a swimming pool there, and a big lawn, and where a lot of servants are there, and he submitted his project to his teacher 3 days after 3 days. And his teacher, when saw the project, was very apprehensive. And finally, given him D, and returned that project to him. And he said, why I got D? His teacher said, my son, you have to be realistic in life. Your father is a worker who is cleaning horses' shit in that ranch. And you are drawing all these things, which is not possible. So when you talk about having all these things, you have to be realistic. You have to put realistic goals. He went back, he asked his father, Father, this is what I got from my teacher. What should I do? He said, your choice. Your choice. He went back to the teacher and he said, Madam, I decided to keep the same project. And his teacher said, my son, I cannot change my grade. You will get D. And he answered back, Madam, you keep your D, I'll keep my dream. And 20 years later, this teacher got an invitation letter from a guy called Tony Sobers for a dinner. And when she reached there, she realized this is the same guy whom she has given D. And he has framed that picture of D and placed in his drawing room. And his teacher said, my son, I'm really, really sorry. I was the one who wanted to steal your dream. He said, no ma'am, if you wouldn't have stolen my dream that day, I wouldn't have been here. That's the power of dream. So, first thing is very important. If you really want to inspire yourself, you have to have dreams. Now dreams could be It's not necessary dreams would be you want to be the CEO of ZTV. Mother Teresa, what dream she had? She had a dream that she want to make every single person who dies with a smile. She was serving poor. She said every single person in this poverty is dying with hunger, dying under various different situations. She wants when a poor person dies, he should die with a smile. And she created, that could be a dream. That could be a dream. A dream could be anything. So you have to have a purpose in life, because life with a purpose will make you get up in the morning. You will realize what a power of dream is. Now what is a dream? Dream is like a big elephant and you want to eat it. How will you eat a big elephant? How will you eat a big elephant? You have to break it into pieces. Yes. You have to break it into pieces. Now, when we say breaking into pieces, it means, as somebody said, you have to have a vision. You have to have a vision. You have to break your dream into a vision. Now, what is vision? What is vision, my friends? Somebody said, ma'am, you said what you to have vision. Any idea what is vision?
Vision is actually a short-term thing which we want us to be like. If we say there is one thing is goal and one thing is vision.
Okay.
Goal can be a long-term and vision can be a short-term.
Okay, she's saying vision can be short-term, goal can be long-term. What else? Any idea what is vision?
I think it's vice versa.
Okay, somebody saying it's vice versa. Absolutely right, sir. Vision is something seeing invisible. Seeing invisible. Things that you can't see, that but you can see. I'll give you an example. There was a guy called Walt Disney. You know Walt Disney? Everybody knows that. He got an idea and suddenly he said, this is a great idea and I have vision for this. I can see that it can be converted into great idea. Now what did he do? He went from person to person, person to person, person to person, person to person, person to person. Everybody said no, 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 no. And somebody said, yes, this is a great idea. This is a superb idea. And he got into work, started working on his vision. And the result is Disneyland. When recently, few years back, Hong Kong Disneyland was inaugurated by his nephew Roy Disney, and a reporter asked him, "Kitna acha hota if Mr. Walt Disney would have been here to inaugurate this and see this beautiful creation?" The reporter said, "He saw it. That is why you are seeing it." That's vision. That's vision. So whatever you are doing today, whatever vision you want to create today, you have to see it. You have to see it. It's very important to see that vision. Seeing invisible. When I was sharing with about my company in 16 years back, to be precise, 16 years back, when Gmail and all these new email providers were not existing, only few emails, Hotmail, Sifi Mail used to be there. And I created a vision that I want to have a company called The Road Ahead. And somebody told me that vision has to be in front of you always, whatever you want. I thought, what should I do? I thought, okay, let me create an email account by this name, theroadahead@sifi.com. And I started using that email account. 16 years ago, when I was working at a very, very junior position in one of the companies. And I had no clue what's going to happen in this company, what is training, what is motivation. I only know that this is what I want to do. And I created that account, and every day when I was seeing that mail, I used to send mail, I used to receive mail, I used to feel, this name is very powerful. This name is very powerful. This name is very powerful. And 4 years back, I decided to take a plunge in my life. I decided to take a plunge in life. They say, when you have a goal, when you have a vision, the whole universe conspires to help you. And then that self-inspiration is not required. What only you need is, you have to have a vision. And when you have the vision, people will start coming into your life. Whether it is your nice friends, whether it is your nice colleagues, whatever it is. My lucks or my fate took me from Delhi to Uttaranchal on a holiday. And I was sitting in the night on a bonfire and discussing my vision, my thoughts, my future plans with this hotelier who was sitting there. And he said, we get a lot of trainers here. And you can get associated with one of them. I said, oh really? So I said, give me a few numbers. And he gave me a few numbers. And cutting the long story short, that day and today, I have not only worked with a lot of trainers, I have created my own organization. And now, people have started falling into my organization. I started getting good trainers, I started getting good clients, people are starting calling us, and for the last 2.5 years, we are not even sitting for a day. 20 days a month, we are working 20 man days. Only because I had created a vision 16 years back. And that had always inspired me every day, every morning. Now, you will think, how it is possible? When I speak to a lot of people, they say, how is it possible? It's possible. It's possible. Every single person sitting here can create a vision, because every single of you sitting here is a unique person. Is a unique person. If you think you can't do this, you're right. If you think you can do this, you're still right. Because choice is in your hand.